probably like 95%. Clay is a good free throw shooter, so who are you going to foul?
Good point. Now my biggest picture point, and maybe Joy Taylor can appreciate this the most. Obviously, they have missed Kyrie Irving, but that ship sailed. There was no way to keep. You could have just said, no, you're going to stay here. I just think he had burned out and given up and just didn't want to play with LeBron. Right. And Dan Gilbert finally said, okay, I'm going to move him. Did he get enough back? He got damaged goods, but then he tried to rectify the situation at the trade deadline by acquiring those 4 new players. You were pretty happy. A lot of people were pretty happy. But very quietly, one other move had to be made to bring in the 4 newcomers. And that was very quietly to send Dwayne Wade on his way back home to Miami, right? And it was a crucial loss for LeBron James. And I'm not doing 20/20 hindsight. I second guessed it immediately the next day. I first guessed it because help me out here. LeBron obviously had his childish meltdown at the end of game 1 ahead of overtime. What if Dwayne had been on that bench? Do you think it would have been different? Do you think Dwayne would have helped LeBron get through it? Would he help the team get through it? Would he have refocused everybody a little quicker than LeBron was capable of because LeBron was so over-emotional? How can you do that to me? We had it, and then we didn't have it. Do you think Dwayne could have had some presence on the sideline?
Well, hell, he would have been in there with that second unit, and we're not even in that position.
You might not be. So last night, here you go again. You got a 1-point lead with 3:11 left in the game. What if you put Dwayne in instead of Rodney Hood or Clarkson or George Hill? What if you put Dwayne in the game? Do you remember that game 2 at Philly this year?
Yeah.
Do you remember the 28 Dwayne scored when he's going back and forth with my man Kevin Hart? Remember that? Was that not big-time shot-making down the stretch? Again, can Dwayne play 30 minutes? He cannot play 30 minutes. Could he give you 15 really good ones down the stretch? Could Dwayne have helped you get that game home last night? This is just me. I'm such a Dwayne Wade fan. Just on presence. Just he's on the floor. He's your brother. He's as close to a brother as you've ever had in a basketball sense, right? Do you think he could have helped get that game home? Have you ever seen a shrewder operator under pressure than Dwayne Wade? I haven't.
Well, Kyle Korver could have helped us get it home, too.
Okay, well, I got you.
I don't know what happened to him.
I got you. But do you agree on my Dwayne Wade point? It was a huge loss.
I just think the thing, Skip, with the way they were going, the amount of minutes they were going to be able to offer Dwayne Wade, I don't think he would have been happy.
I get that, but you just know you have to keep telling him, we're going to need you because we're going to win the East and we're going to get to the finals.
I know, but Skip, you have to realize what Dwayne Wade is. He's a 3-time champion. He's a finals MVP. He's a 12, 13-time All-Star. And for him to sit the bench and says, okay, they're going to be brighter days come playoff time, that's hard, Skip.
It could be. But to your Kyle Korver point, I tweeted right before the game started, I thought Kyle Korver was going to have a big night last night, and I don't know what's happened. He just lost his feel and flow and rhythm.
It happened in the first game when they came off when Clarkson got the 19 minutes that Korver normally gets.
You could have used him for sure. And he
Kyle
was a
Korver,
mess.
no disrespect to Kyle Korver, obviously, is not Dwayne Wade.
Yeah.
No.
Not.
But see, Kyle Korver was willing to accept, you know what? There might be some time on
Wade made that exception when he went to Cleveland also. He didn't think he was going to go there and
but when they made that move, they're like, look, these guys are going to be cutting into some of your minutes.
Listen, Wade's where he's supposed to be, that's for sure. But Skip's right. He could have used him last night.
No.
Will LeBron get swept by the Warriors?